Hello, my name is Gil Zilkha. Welcome to my channel. This is my series entitled Essential Classical Music, where we look at the best recordings of the major classical music works. This video is taken out of my larger video covering the major symphonies. If you enjoy this, I hope you'll go over and look at that larger one. Just know that you don't have to watch it all in one big gulp. It is divided into chapters. It's real easy to just click through and choose whichever symphony that you're curious about. So I hope you enjoy it. Now we have come to Mozart, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, who of course, like Joseph Haydn, was a classical era composer. This is before Beethoven's Eroica, so the symphonies were more compact. And with Mozart, definitely, his final two symphonies, those are the ones that you come to first in terms of the, among the pantheon of the greatest symphonies composed. But you also often see the final six that begin with the Hafner Symphony, which is number 35. You see those often in complete sets, as well as the final four, which is what I'm going to focus on. I'm going to start with the 38th Symphony, the Prague Symphony, which is this really beautiful symphony, just, gorgeous harmonies. And the perfect conductor for that one is one we just discussed, Peter Maag again. Just a gorgeous recording of this symphony. He just makes me love this. It makes me want to say that this is my favorite of all the Mozart symphonies. It's just a very kind of soulful way of conducting it, and just really beautiful, great recording quality. This comes from like somewhere around and I think it's 1959. Decca, excellent quality. So definitely one you want to hear for the 38th. As is a great Mozart conductor, fellow composer, Benjamin Britten, the great British composer. This is with the English Chamber Orchestra. This was recorded in 1970. And Britten was great with Mozart. He was elegant, he brought the charm, but then there was also this warmth to the sound. So that's an excellent version of 38th. If you want something a little different, however, there is Mackerras. This is a set of just the final four symphonies with the Scottish Chamber Orchestra, recorded in 2007. I think all four of these recordings were from 2007. And this is just really very different. It tends to be fast. Particularly the slower movements, adagios and andantes, that's where you maybe notice it more. He definitely never, sits back. But boy, are these exciting. The recording is excellent. The playing is excellent. If you want more edge of your seat Mozart, this is the one to go for. So there's Mackerras. Going back to a little bit more the old school, sort of the opposite, is Klemperer. Now, Klemperer was an excellent Mozart conductor, and I don't, of course, generally recommend, complete sets, but if you're going to get a set of Mozart symphonies, I would say Klemperer is a really, really good one. You might think that he's going to be heavy and ponderous in Mozart, and sure, he tended to be a little bit slower in his tempos, but he's not heavy. He conducted in a very natural way. He was not an idiosyncratic conductor. He wasn't one that was trying to force his will. He pretty much started and then he just proceeded forward. And that naturalness really works well in Mozart. Now this 38th, this comes from 1956. It's actually a mono recording. He did a later one in stereo, but this one has more energy, and it's a really powerful recording. One really good thing about the set that I'm discussing as so it's not a complete set of all the Mozart symphonies, but most of the ones starting with, like, say, 25 and then 29 and going forward. One really great thing about that set is they include both versions, like his 40th symphony, both the early one and the later one. both the mono 41st and the later ones. So that's great. So you can listen to both versions. In most cases, the earlier ones are the ones to get, even though the sound is a little bit more limited, and that's the case here. This, of course, does come also. This is issued by Testament. This is a single version with the 38th and 39th. All right, so that's the 38th. Now let's discuss. Oh wait, actually, I have one more. This is the historic choice. I mean, that one's kind of historic, but this one's really historic. This is from the late 30s. This is Sir Thomas Beecham. This is with the London Philharmonic. He did, let's see, 29, 31, 34, and then I believe then the final 6. And these are, you just have to hear them if you love Mozart. The tempos tend to be a little bit on the slower side, but with Beecham, he's always rhythmically sprung, elegant. He's also dramatic and powerful. And yes, these are going to be limited sounding qualities. They were recorded in studio, so they sound pretty good for their time. But 1930s, it's going to be limited. But this is a really great 38th. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, I hope you'll also take time to click the like and subscribe buttons. And with that, I want to wish you all a great day and happy listening.